Welcome to OpenContext. In this first user journey video, we'll show you everything that you'll have access to when you first put in your GitHub token. Here we are on the main page. Let's go over to the left side to Catalog. Here you'll see everything that's associated within your GitHub instance. If you happen to be at an organization that requires or strongly suggests that everyone has an owner or a steward for a certain aspect of your code, you can go ahead and filter here. And here we see, in this case, there are actually 10 different instances that don't have code owners. There's an easy task to start working. We can click down into repository. And here you'll see everything, all the folders that are associated with your monolith or your services, or both, depending how your org is organized. We can then go into the code path, and these are all of the folders that follow. Now, at OpenContext, we strive to understand who owns what. So scrolling back down, we can go to the Owner tab, and let's select the Engineering Raccoon Cloud team. From here, we can see everything that this team owns. Next, we have tags. Let's say you're doing a project and you need to understand everything that Java is associated with. So let's click into Java. Here we see two different instances, two different code paths that have Java as a tag, and we see one of them actually doesn't have any code owners. Now we know that might be something that we need to work on. Great. Now let's scroll down to the retail app, our main product over here. We'll see the main descriptions, owners, the URI that's associated with it. We'll see various GitHub links, some related auxiliary components. This could be your runbook, your migration plan, your service ownership or threat model, or even the Confluence page or Jira tickets that may be associated with this. We'll show you in a separate user journey how to add those in. Scrolling to the bottom, we will see the context graph, all of the components that flow in and out of the retail app. We can also click the link down here at the very bottom to view the context graph in greater detail. And here's the retail app in a much more detailed view. We can go back. Now, the second tab on the retail app context page is GitHub Actions. If you have GitHub Actions turned on within your GitHub instance, here you'll see everything populated. This is great. We see that there's an error for one of them. Now we can go straight into GitHub and start fixing this. The third tab is our context details. Here we'll see the owners of the retail app, all of the component stats that are going on, and what's going on within the repository, the languages, the recent releases, and the various contributors. A lot of times what we see is that those that contribute aren't actually the owners. And so now we can really understand who's working on a particular project. If you have Dependabot set up within your GitHub, now you can see what's going on and where your vulnerabilities may lie. Security is huge no matter who you are within an organization. It's easy to search by severity, and now you can understand what's the most critical and what you can start working on first. Now, let's click into the Engineering Raccoon Cloud team to pull up the team page. We'll see some initial information, maybe some links that we have associated with them, a direct Slack channel, everything that the Raccoon Cloud team owns, and we can see the members. We can get basic contact information, what their role may be, and even where they're located so we know when might be a good time to actually contact them. Now let's go into activity, and we'll see everything that they're working on, everything that they've contributed to, and then also the repositories that they are responsible for, the contributors and the releases.